Shelley's angry. What does that say right there? And the devil that deceived him was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever. Now let's go on down here. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found and written in the book of life was cast in the lake of fire. So anything beyond this, if people, no. Now let's go on and look 21. All right, let's see, where is it? And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if you're totally oblivious to reality. We have death, we have sorrow, we have crying, we have pain. So if this is still going on today, how could it pass away? Because, the politicians, they're taking children and doing ungodly things to them. There's sin, there's death, there's sorrow, there's crying, there's pain. Today, are you up with reality in 2024? Do you even know what's going on in this world today? So if you say we're done, you say we're right here. You say we're beyond Revelation 22:21. You say the Bible is complete. How can the Bible be complete when none of this has passed away? How can you say what you do? I've seen that fella, Yeshua Reigns too. He has explained things so good to you. And what do you say? Nah, you're wrong. Somebody asked you about why is there death, why is there sin? Yeah, because people sin. They say, well, if the devil's supposed to be thrown into the pit and sin with it, why is there still sin? You say, oh, people still sin. Why? Because there's evil in the world. You're saying everything has passed away, but yet everything you say passed away is still going on today. I don't know why you're so... I got an idea why. Because you like the money you make. The money you make is worth more than the truth you speak. And there's not a bit of truth coming out of your mouth, ma'am. I say that humbly with conviction. Because the devil had been cast into the lake of fire and brimstone. And death and hell were cast into the lake. Why is death still thriving? Look on the YouTube Christian community. You're letting evil thrive strongly. You're teaching heresy. You're teaching false. There's many of you people on here. All you want is to be seen on YouTube and to make your money. People buy your house for you. People buy your products for you. You're not dependent on God for the truth. Shelley, you run the books other humans wrote. And you let them books override the sovereignty of God's spoken word. Are you an intentional deceiver, Shelley? I think you truly are. Because of all them people that's been explaining to you, the very same thing you're reading here. The very same thing you're reading here. Oh, that's just because people do it. You know why people do it? Because evil is still in the world. If we were at the end of Revelation 22, there would be no pain. There would be no children being taken and trafficked. There would be no murder. There would be no more death. There would be no more evil. Why? Because the former things would have been passed away. But no, you say they've all passed away because this is where you say we are. How can we be here? How can we be here? We got people like you and Alan and all these other devils preaching false gospel. Now, if we was right here, you would not be sitting on your channel blaspheming the word of God. You would be in the lake of fire and brimstone. Because you're saying, we're here, but yet, none of this has happened. None of this has happened. You're saying the Bible is complete. But death still reigns. You need to drop your love of money and pick up the love of truth and the spoken word of Jesus Christ. You Pauline Christians. You're a Pauline Christian. That's why you blocked me. You will not talk to me. Every time you made a comment to me, it was some snotty little poo-poo. More or less, I know more than you. I don't know everything, but I do know. I do know. None of that has passed away. None of that has passed away, but you say it has. Once you put them books man wrote down, and let God speak to your heart, because right now your heart is as black as the outline. Your heart is black as coal, lady. Yeshua Reigns has explained it, and many, many more. And all you can do is, oh, that's because of this. Lady, you say you're not an expert, but the people that have studied this more than you are telling you the truth. But you're telling them, you're wrong. I know more, but I'm no expert. And I know, you're saying, I know it's the end of the Bible. Even with all this evil in the world, well, you're calling God a liar, lady. You're calling God a liar. Don't you sit there and say no, because you are. I think you're an intentional deceiver. I think you're intentional, because all these people has come to you and explained this better than you'll ever hear it in them books men wrote. And they're explaining it from this book. They're explaining it from the Bible. But you won't take the Bible's word for it. You have to go to some shell man or some other man that writes his ideas on paper to make money. Just to make money. You trust that man more than the Word of God. And you have proven that time and time again. People will explain stuff to you using this book. People's even said this to you. Oh, that's because people are evil. Well, if people are evil, they wouldn't be here because they have passed away. But, I'll tell you something, lady. I say it humbly and I say it with conviction. You best be repenting. I'd say we're probably at the first dot. I'd say the second dot's fixing to be made. Because if you look at this Christian community on YouTube, there's not a bit of Christianity in them. Or if that's Christianity, I'll say, yeah, Christian community is right on track to be going to hell. Because Christianity is about Apostle Paul. It's not about the Word of God. But if you're going to sit there and say the Bible is complete, it shows you're a liar, it shows you're deceived, and it shows you have no clue what you're talking about. Because if the Bible was complete, there would be no more of this evil. Oh, and I know what you're going to say. Well, people are evil. Yeah, they are. And what's going to happen? All evil will be done away with. But you're saying God allows evil in eternity. Because you don't trust a thing God said. That's a shame. All I can say, ma'am, is get you some sunscreen. You're going to need it.